Jian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together.
Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. Employee Rider, Salary Code 19B, Active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Perfetto.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Quindi vi fidate di me?
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that
Sarai
end, the
deluso.
Scourge dealt us a serious blow.
Tantissimo.
Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here, Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus.
Schiavismo.
Everything depends on it. There
Lavorano,
are 6
fanno-
worlds we hope to settle.
Si rendono utili alla
Okay.
causa.
But you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A
Terraformiamo.
good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right.
Non lo so, ti metti
I
a
think I
scavare con la
should go
pala, cosa?
check on things.
Vabbè.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Sì, sì.
Placing
Sì,
bets
così.
on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off.
Perché mi sta dando sul cazzo a me?
No, loro sono fatti così, sono molto
Hai
pragmatici.
bisogno di me.
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Però ha ragione, cioè non è che capisce, non ha
Where's my
torto,
ship?
sono molto...
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Stavo pensando alla... Io stavo pensando alla...
Ryder, please see me
la
inside the
recitazione
area.
veramente...
Your impart needs attention,
No,
and we need to discuss a confidential
il
matter.
impianto richiede attenzione.
No, I'm fine.
Ok, sarà un opzionale? Ciao te.
Chi è stavo?
Addio.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec. Not how he died. I pulled those logs. What happened with Pathfinder?
Voleva che fossi il pioniere.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
Se ha letto i
It
rapporti...
isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This
Non è ereditaria,
mess.
quindi è
We
una
don't have a
cosa
lot of options,
insolita,
Ryder.
capito?
Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how
Te ne
bad it
rendi conto
is.
anche da sola.
Talk
meno
to
male.
Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative.
Capisco.
We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Goddamn poetry.
Prosopopea?
Ma che cazzo vuol
Come
dire?
sono ignorante.
Prosopopea.
Vabbè,
Dammi un attimo, dammi un attimo il cellulare che questa la devo vedere.
Datemi un
Che cazzo è?
dizionario.
Allora,
Che cosa ne vuoi
no.
fare? Questa è la rubrica.
un attimo,
di
perché
dizionario.
no, perché
Prosopopea.
Che cazzo, ma scrivici presuntuoso.
Svelato il significato di prosopopea.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, Spoiled Worlds,
Tutte
Exiles,
scuse.
Hostiles.
Sono stati a
We can't
poltrire.
just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative
Se non
promised a
siete
goal.
ispirati non ce l'avete
Andromeda
non
has
ce la
not cooperated.
Posizione, vai. Se la
You
zombava.
called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found
Cosa
something.
vuol dire? Se
Much
prima-
like a colonial director without colonies.
Lui odiava farsi chiamare col nome pioniere, allora lei, dato che lo conosceva intimamente, non lo chiama come nome pioniere, ma lo chiama come Alec. Ora devo andare. Andiamo.
Excuse me, Director
Voi
Addison.
vedete.
Ryder?
Ciao.
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts
Mi
to
piace
defeat
sta
the
cosa perché
initiative,
come
we might
dire,
as well
che
be
cazzo vuoi che ora
600
ti
years
chiami
dead.
pioniere?
Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you.
Ma vattene un po'
Mi piace questa cosa. No, lei ha ragione. Ha
Ma vattene
perfettamente
Ma lasciami
ragione.
mandare a
Lei ha chiamato lui Ryder. Tuo padre, io lo chiamavo Alec ed lei è una che stava messa bene a rapporti con tuo padre, ok? Mi è stato sul cazzo, a me il fatto di non poter scegliere come lui rispondesse. Lui ha preteso di farsi chiamare pioniere.
Ok, nel senso, ok.
Questo
sì.
è gravissimo. Io
Sì.
per il mio carattere non l'avrei mai fatto. Se tu mi vuoi chiamare Ryder, chiamami Ryder. Anzi,
Sì,
mi fa
sì,
piacere
sì,
che
ho
stringiamo.
capito.
Non mi ha lasciato scelta
Sì,
questa volta.
questa stavolta
Questa non è una
fatto-
cosa da Mass
sì.
Effect, assolutamente.
Non è
Lui
che
stato
magari le
un
decisioni-
palo in culo. Non vorrei che. C'hai ragione,
hai
perché effettivamente
scelto-
c'era scritto all'inizio che. Forse dovremmo più scegliere in base a quello che vogliamo che sia il nostro personaggio, però
Che magari t'hanno indotto. C'è da fare delle
è diventato uno stronzo il nostro personaggio. Dai, magari che cazzo di risposta è? Pioniere. E ti chiami Ryder, vaffanculo, cazzo vuoi.
un po'.
Infatti lei ha risposto: oh Ciccio, sei arrivata adesso, che cazzo sei? Cioè,
Che non sia condizionato da quello che abbiamo fatto prima. Abbiamo scelto
magari.
prima, magari le scelte che abbiamo fatto prima, sta cosa qua. Abbiamo l'objective chiesto qua. Cash.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced has some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care.
no, non possiamo ridere
We know
così
the
perché
problem
una
is
la
more
pensa un po'
widespread than
diversa.
we
No,
thought.
è
We're working to fix
inaccettabile.
it. That's all. My crew's
Perché mi viene in
working on
mente
it.
Rex,
We've moved
capito?
the op center to the
Mi
top
piaceva
of our
talmente
priority.
tanto, Rex era simpaticissimo, cazzo. Era super
That's an entire sector
sarcastico,
showing
con sto
green.
vocione enorme ti
Shocking.
faceva le battutine frivole, era bellissimo.
Io non
Adesso
ce la
questa
posso
è
avere una
proprio
conversazione
l'opposto,
con questo
capito?
qua.
Non ci pensa, non ascoltagli le cuffie.
Dai, mi
Mutati.
immagino Heidi, dai.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you
ok.
this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and in return get more say in the initiative.
Ti ricordi che sono stati i Salarian
Sì.
a creare la genofagia,
genofagia,
che è questa malattia,
sì.
ricordiamolo velocemente, questa malattia che consente solo un esemplare su 10.000, mi sembra,
Sì,
tipo
di
1000
procreare, sì.
di Krogan, di riuscire a sopravvivere alla nascita. Quindi loro per far nascere una persona ne devono partorire 1.000 o 10.000, adesso non mi
Esatto.
ricordo. Questo per controllare il loro enorme carattere bellico, perché stava effettivamente risultando
Sì.
in una cosa abbastanza problematica.
Beh, l'accordo
E i Salarian hanno risolto
Sì.
questa cosa, quindi i Krogan ce l'hanno coi Salarian a morte praticamente.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
È una donna.
È una donna. Ma davvero?
Ma aspetta, ma...
Un
No,
casino.
no.
Lasciate-
Loro hanno una donna ogni milioni di esemplari. Ti ricordi che nel 2 c'era tutta la faccenda che loro
sì,
sono quasi
sì.
tutti maschi? C'è una donna, le donne sono importantissime appunto anche per la questione dell'ogeonofagia.
Perché sei
rimasta qui? Perché
qui?
sei voluta rimanere qui nonostante hai tutti contro e anche Tanda ti ha voltato le spalle e non ha preso parte all'accordo?
Cazzo, è una donna veramente.
È un accordo, lei è una...
Una
la
croca.
poverina l'abbiamo presa... Per forza non ha la voce di Wrex, anche se avrebbe casato una donna con la voce di Wrex. Ma che figura di merda. Vabbè,
With your
non è
clan
che potevamo
gone, why
capire.
did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Numero 8.
Sfido chiunque.
Why call Tan?
Sì, dai, siamo sicuramente
Because he
giustificati.
was eighth in line to
L'ottavo
take
in
over
linea
the
di
Andromeda
successione,
initiative.
quindi è per
I
sfottero
like to
dire
remind
l'ottavo,
him
capito? Il
now
numero 8, sono morti
Keep
gli
him
altri 7 capi.
humble.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn.
Uno su 1000.
Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy.
È una risposta
Solarians
sicuramente
were forced to
molto
respond.
grave a
And
qualcosa
it's
di
not
altrettanto
fair
grave.
to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed
Ah,
it.
erano i Turian.
I'm hoping that's all
Turian
in
che
the
l'hanno
past.
presa, sì.
Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new
Infatti
beginnings.
Garrus faceva
My
fatica
people
con
need
Wrex, non
that
volevano
more
stare
than
nella
most.
stessa stanza Garrus, ora che ci penso. Garrus era un Turian, un personaggio bellissimo della trilogia.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up.
Bene.
Me ne ero
There's
accorto
arcs
da una
missing.
parte.
Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they lost.
Ah,
And to
ok.
top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Ok.
My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill.
Non vedo l'ora di fare la parte.
Sì,
di fare la
manageriale.
parte manageriale dove. Cioè, spero che
Garrus,
sia importante nel gioco. Mi ha chiesto tutto.
Perfetto.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
È l'ultimo tassello per completare la missione. No, per conoscere. Dove vai? Non scappare!
Scappa.
Vieni qua.
You must be the
yeah.
Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Avete più voglia di
Perfetto.
avere un laboratorio vostro? Beh, lo capisco perché lavorare qua non deve essere
Insomma.
l'ideale.
Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Son of a...
Head on us!
Another dropship with reinforcements.
This is a nightmare.
Ma Madonna, non abbiamo mai incontrato
È
una donna
vero!
della loro specie.
It's not right. It's not fair.
Che io ricordi.
What's wrong?
No.
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A
Perché ti
Pathfinder
ho
has
chiesto
found
cosa
us.
non va.
There's hope at last.
Ringrazio a Dio.
Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten
Sa
so
già che sono
political.
imparziale. Cos'è?
My husband, he's locked up and slated for
comunque,
exile
chiuso.
for a crime he didn't commit.
Che tipo di...
Che tipo di crimine?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend.
Il
He
primo
wouldn't have.
assassino.
There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Sergente Hackett. Questo piccolo
Pathfinder
incidente.
Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's
Cosa
here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Ok, allora c'è.
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked.
Gli ho
Fired.
sparato.
Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence.
Sai le prove?
Maybe something doesn't add up.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark. If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Caso di omicidio.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
Nessuno è creduto, nessuno.
And you assume he's lying?
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. The Nexus versus colonist Nilken, evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Ma non mi sembra.
Anche a
che
costo di
l'abbia-
fermarti potrebbe essere tranquillamente tagliatelo di osso, tagliatelo di osso, potrebbe essere un mostro qualsiasi, un cat. Hanno detto che stavano combattendo contro i cat. Ad esempio.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated.
Sono ottimi amici.
Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Front's fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was
sì,
ranking
certo.
officer.
Così
In
non di poi è
retrospect,
facile.
it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Bisogna parlare per forza con Tan.
Bene.
Voglio chiedere.
Writer, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Quello sì, infatti tutte le altre specie
sì.
sono arrivati solo loro e gli umani sostanzialmente. Le
Lo troverò, vai, da eroe proprio.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Oh, perfetto. Vai, siamo arrivati al succo.
I'm looking into the Nilken-Rensis murder.
Non ci interessa solo quello.
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
Ok, era su Eos, quindi è lo stesso pianeta sul quale ci vuole mandare.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case.
Va benissimo.
We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow
Gratto le
me,
palle.
they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Perché dubitano?
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Beh, ecco perché magari non c'hanno tanta fiducia.
Sì, perché è il settimo arrivato praticamente. No, l'ottavo arrivato. I miei 7 superiori sono morti. Contabile, quindi...
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Bisogna andare sulla nostra nave, sulla Hyperion. Immagini della sicurezza.
Un po'.
Ma ci siamo capitati proprio per caso.
Spada. Mi sa che...
sì, che ora stiamo usando il factotum. Quindi ci sono altre versioni del factotum.
Spettacolo. Spada.
Cosa nerdissima, però sono esaltatissime.
Come casa.
Dobbiamo continuare a andare.
No, qua sotto?
Forse andiamo dalla Hyperion. Operations. No?
Sì. Cora.
Charlie Theron.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence.
Non erano tutti torti. Addison è visto simpatia.
Bella, mi piace questa.
Qual era la Addison? Che cazzo, boh.
Ma qua, scusa, ma chi?
Dai, proviamo, non abbiamo mai risposto con cuoricino, effettivamente, vai.
Yeah. Meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
Ma se non lo fa
I appreciate it.
Vabbè, ho parlato
I
con la
worked out
gente.
logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your
Sì,
sister's
magari
doing.
abbiamo notizie di Sara, mi farebbe
È vero, giusto, abbiamo anche una sorella noi.
Ah, forse da qua. Ponte stasi, ponte abitativo. Sorella, sorella, sorella. Ti voglio più presto no, non si può. Non la possiamo sposare. Vabbè, come sta mia sorella?
Come sta la sorellina? Via.
È
morta.
Condition stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the
Chissà cosa starà sognando.
Your current location is Ark Hyperion, housing the human population. Ark Bargero, the Solarian vessel, confirmed departure in 2185. The Asari ship, Ark Lucinia, confirmed departure that same year, as did the Turian Ark Natanus, embarking in 2185.
Tega da zoom. Tega da zoom.
Questo guarda i cilindri. Area scoperta nodo Sam.
Cervellone.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Oh, queste sono cose che mi piacciono giustificare con una cosa di trama, una meccanica di gioco. Ok, ci siamo.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Sarà doloroso?
Dai.
Okay. Well, just so long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's what I'd rather avoid. So, where do we go from here?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my
Quando si
understanding.
faceva le pugnette ti chiudeva la
He placed a block for portions of my memory array.
Why? Non è che puoi avere adesso accesso a tutto.
What his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
La mia nuova nave.
Sì.
Bronzatissimo. Hai capito?
Bonus del primo grado. Precisione armi, stabilità armi, che è importante, comodo, velocità di ricarica tecnologia. Ah, sì, i bonus, diciamo. Bonus colpa alla testa, punto debole armi. Osservi i nemici attraverso le pareti quando usi un mirino.
Che non è cosa da poco.
Quando schivi si attiva un breve effetto di occultamento. Dobbiamo cosare schiva. Cazzo, bellissimo questa. Questo è molto bello.
Un attimo. Allora, l'incognitore lo potresti fare volendo, però. Ok.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Infatti.
Ah, ma si è aperta adesso anche per Attracco. Prima non c'era.
Prima non c'era.
Ok.
Eccolo, che arriva ancora. Adesso.
Sempre più procato.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
Che non è vero, in realtà è tutto nella nostra mente.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.